May profits be upon you. I'm looking at the US dollar index, the big one, the most important. This is the I don't trade the US dollar index, all right? I don't trade Dixie. I use it as my indicator. All right. This is the best indicator you can have because it you know, as the dollar goes, that's how the rest of the other pairs and the indices, they tend to go behind the lead of the US dollar index. The euro USD is the opposite. It is the inverse of the Dixie of the US dollar index. When Dixie makes a higher high, I need to see a lower low. If on the euro USD, if I don't see that lower low, that means there's a SMT. All right, uh, there's a there's some divergence going on, and that means that's an indicator for a move to be made. And I want to take a if if I see that SMT divergence, I want to make a move on Euro USD. But let's take a look at the Dixie. We're looking at the daily right now, and you can see price has been very bearish, very bearish. All right, we made this low after price has hit here, here, and then here again on this same key level, right? What is this? Ooh, some people say, oh, this is the fake out. All right, price faked out and then shot on up. All right, you can call it fake out. You can do whatever you want. All right, you can call it whatever you want. But we know that this move created a lot of liquidity here. Okay, and price was bearish. We created the low, the swing low, we swing high, and then an equal low, but it did manage to sweep that low. All right, it did go a little bit lower to sweep the low here for liquidity, came back up, and then price swept that low. These relative lows had a lot of stop losses under there. All right, for people who are in longs. All right, the market came by, took them out of their trades, took that liquidity, and broke structure to the upside. So we're thinking as price breaks these highs, that we're moving bullish now, right? Uh, that's what I was thinking anyway. Well, price uh, turned around and became bearish again, and we're thinking, okay, price is going to make the retracement because after taking external uh, liquidity points, price is going to go internal, and we'll look for bullish um, uh, PD arrays like demand zones and bullish fair value gaps. Excuse me, I'm having a little trouble finding my words. All right, so we're looking for those PD arrays, and prices crashing through all of them. Boom, 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 just taking out all that liquidity. All right, for what? So we come back down all the way down to here. All right, so this becomes a very important low because we're back to this key level again. Is that key level going to hold this time? All right, is it going to give us another reaction like this? There's potential for it, but let's take a closer look before we even get there. All right, all right. As price made this swing high and then came down, it left behind a rather large fair value gap, also left a volume imbalance. All right, people tend to treat this as a fair value gap. All right, that's why you have it. That's why you see I marked it with it inside of it. But these volume imbalances you'll often find price rejects from. And look what we have here. There's no closes above that volume imbalance. All right, which is at the edge of the fair value gap. So this bearish fair value gap is holding. All right, but what is this on a lower time frame, on a fractal kind of look at it? You see, this is the dealing range. This was uh, 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 the bearish leg. Price comes down to an external makes an external point here, or a liquidity point here for people who are taking longs from this obvious support, for support and resistance traders. They left their sell stops right here to take them out of these buys, right? And what is price doing? Price pulled back. All right. You see, I have the premium and discount tool over here. All right. And it came back into premium prices. This is where you want to take shorts. And price is finding itself moving sideways now. All right. Below the bearish PD array. I'm looking for price to continue down. I'm looking for price to take this pullback. You see, it's found it's some support with this bullish fair value gap. So we are in between a bullish fair value gap and a bearish fair value gap. Which one will win? Well, price has negative bearish momentum right now, and I do believe this low will be taken. I do believe that price may sweep these highs, may sweep the highs here, may break out here to the consummate encroachment or the 50% of this fair value gap. Maybe we'll wick high, but I don't want to see a close above that midpoint. All right. I don't want to see that. I want to see price finish its business up here and then continue down on the Dixie. I have a bearish outlook for the Dixie. Yes, I do. And so I'll be looking for bullish setups on the Euro USD, Aussie USD, NZD USD, the New Zealand dollar USD, excuse me, and the pound USD. I'll be looking for bearish setups on the USD CAD and USD Swiss. All right. So, and in the indices, I want to see more bullishness, like I just gave in my previous video. Check out the previous video I just did. I just posted it for the NASDAQ. Okay. So that's where I'm at. All right. Look for price to maybe sweep these highs, maybe go back into this fair value gap one more time, and then come on down. I'm looking for a bearish setup here. So if I get the bearish setup over here, I'm looking for the bullish setup on the plenty of the markets that I just mentioned. Okay, I'm not. I don't trade again the Dixie. All right, so that's my outlook. I hope you found it helpful. Make sure you, if you did find it helpful, you found that I made a positive contribution to this trading community here. Uh, do leave a like. Boost the brother up. You know what I mean? I'd appreciate it. It encourages me to put out more videos. All right, and I'm hoping that you found some educating, uh, some informative, you had an informative experience with me today. All right. And let your friends know. All right. So I will see you in the next video. May profits be upon you.